She says the Cheetah match. It was a main event. It was a war, and she's setting a tone for every Jamie Hayter match going forward.
Yeah.
Which cool because Hayter hits hard. That whole thing, it kind of all works together nicely.
Yeah, she hits hard.
But the end of this was just really about she doesn't care who Saraya brings on January the 11th for that tag team match.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think she's going to bring?
So I saw a prominent name in, we'll call it wrestling media, because journalism, some of it's fringe, right? On whether or not you want to call it journalism. But I saw one person say, if it's not Sasha/Mercedes, you need to find a way to squash people from having that expectation.
Yeah.
Because then you're setting the bar at a certain height that if it's not that answer, it's going to be a massive failure.
There's, I don't. The media is trying to like make this bigger than it is. I think then, because no.
Well, she's supposed to be in New Japan like just days prior, so everything's supposed to sound like, no, she's really available. I would kind of prefer if it's somebody that we've already seen.
Yeah.
Like Tony or Sheeta, like by your side, like hints that way at least. Do something to kind of squash it.
Yeah. So my thoughts on this were, it's either got to be a return or it's got to be someone new, but I wasn't thinking new like Sasha Banks star level new.
So if it's a return, like Tony, outside of coming back just at the end of that segment, like she had been gone for a minute since she lost to Jamie, so it's like, okay, there's that return, but I mean, it's been kind of quiet on the Thunder Rosa front for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, is we haven't heard anything about Thunder Rosa in a while. I don't know what was up with the Chris Statlander's injury. She's the only other like bigger name that I could think of that could return at any time.
When was her most recent injury?
Statlander?
Like early summer? Maybe double or nothing time?
I feel like she was like, she was injured before Forbidden Door.
Which was June 26th.
And then she was supposed to be in the Owen. But she was injured there.
So
that she's been gone for more like 7-8 months now, probably.
I'm not sure of the severity of it, but I think
I don't know what happened. I
think it was ACL or Achilles related, one of those major ones.
Oh, okay. It might be a while then.
Okay, so back in August, it says she expects to miss 6 to 8 months, but that was in August. Okay, so Statlander on August 13th said she completely tore her ACL and lateral meniscus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit then.
Wait, no, it says it was in August, so that would be after Forbidden Door and everything.
Really? So I thought she was gone before Forbidden Door.
Well, Forbidden Door was supposed to be when Tony got the title, and you thought Statlander was going to be the first one, or the one to take it from Tony, right? Or was it that you thought Statlander was going to
Oh,
take
I
it for
thought
Rosa?
because they were really building up Statlander before then, and remember Tony replaced Statlander in that match.
So it does say December 22nd. She says she's not cleared. I mean, that's also, cleared is a funny word to use because usually you don't want to use that word until you're kind of close.
Yeah.
But still, so she expected 6 to 8 months, and if that was August, that would put January at 5 months.
But yeah, it's gonna be a minute then still, I think. Or at least we can most likely say it wouldn't be her.
Now the nice thing is though, is if she goes like 8 months, they'll take her to maybe she returns right after Revolution, and you can kind of take a few months to kind of build her back up to be in position for a good match at Double or Nothing next year.
Yeah.
I put down my phone as if I didn't need that for notes. But since we're talking about women's and champions, Jade Cargill was not the main event tonight, but she was the main event tonight.
Yeah. It was red versus blue.
So we had Jade versus Kiera Hogan for the TBS Championship in a not very well promoted match.
Yeah, there should have been something to this because it's Jade versus her like original sidekick here.
And considering you had more storytelling in this match, you think you could have did something a little bit more prominent for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I'm not sure how often I've seen her do this. I feel like this might have been the first time I've seen her do it, but at least do it this clean. But my hit of the night is actually going to be Jade Cargill hitting Kiera with a choke slam. Especially versus the shorter opponents and Jade having that size differential. It's nice to see moves used that, take advantage of that size differential. And Jade, it's cool and all, but choke slam, when you're much bigger, looks so much better.
That choke slam was nice. It was devastating. It looked like Kiera's gonna feel that tomorrow.
I think the only downside is the only thing that took away from the choke slam at all was the fact that you could tell that Jade is not 7 feet tall.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's taller than the other women, but yeah, definitely not a 7-footer. Because it ain't no Big Bill choke slam.
Because there's that spectacle when you can see somebody being held like clearly above like the turnbuckles and everything. Especially when you have some of the more athletic guys that can really, really jump for it, or Big Bill who can hold certain guys just in the air, no issue. But everything, it was nice looking.
But yeah, that was nasty. I agree with you. That was almost my choice there.
So we've talked about it a little bit recently over the last couple of Jade matches, and some of it's having, some of it's going to matter on the opponent. But Kiera, I've been looking forward to the time where we get to see her wrestle on TV more regularly, and there was some things done in this match that showed both Kiera's skill and also the fact of how much Jade has improved in the ring over like the last year.
Oh yeah, Jade's looking better, and Kiera got to show that she is good. Like, she was already this good, we just didn't get to see it.
So at one point Jade has Kiera like held up high for a suplex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holding her up, and Kira was able to counter it, drop her weight back down, and they rolled it almost seamlessly into a small like package.
Yeah, that was clean.
That's the kind of thing that would be terribly clunky with Jade, maybe even just 6 months ago.
Yep, I agree. She's getting better. She's getting better and better. And she's already got what you can't teach.
The it factor.
Yeah. I think Kiera Hogan also has that. And we're going to get to see it in the future, I think. Just, let this story with Red Velvet and Kiera going against the baddies, like, let this marinate a little bit. Let it build up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want a good storyline out of this instead of just, oh, everybody split up. It's done.
Because a little bit later, Jade actually hits a pump kick on Kiera, which she kicks out for the pin and then rolls out of the ring. Layla grabs and is holding up Kiera for Jade to wind up a big old slap, and Velvet catches it. Just starts.
It's like, nah, you ain't doing that. And Aubrey is watching the whole time.
Right.
Just watching. Just like, oh yeah, guys, go ahead. This is a no DQ match now.
I wonder, like, I was sitting there wondering, I'm like, position wise, it was kind of obvious that it was coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she was definitely gonna stop her.
Like, yeah, we don't have to really worry about, is there going to be a DQ here, which AEW doesn't really do anyway, but yeah. Anyway,
that gave Kiera time to get some offense in.
I will say, like, there may have not been very distinct chants, but the crowd was reacting to this match, so that was nice to hear.
Yeah. I mean, it was Rampage, so the crowd's dead by that time.